Good afternoon. My name is Christiana Ikwe, a participant of MMM in Abuja. I'm in 152 Guidance School presently. MMM is a community of ordinary people, selfless, a kind of global fund of mutual aid. MMM is something new in the modern society that helps to control the greedy souls and also the ruthless world that makes so hard for people to be able to access money. The goal of MMM is not the money. The goal is to destroy the world financial system where people cannot be free to access money. Freedom, that is the ideology of MMM. The modern world right is unfair, inhuman, unjust, with too much emphasis on money. MMM focus on people who actually does the work and not who produce the money. Like the banker, the financial institutes, the government, the millionaires, the high people in the society, they emphasize on the money. The bank and financial institution, they work less because they feel they don't have much services to offer. They just keep the money from you. You go and borrow the same money that you put in charge instead of giving in returns. That is unfair. But the problem here is that everyone got to use the system and follow it. People come to believe that this is the way, the procedure of the system, and could not see anything wrong. But this system is feeding fools and others toiling earnestly for nothing. This system is unfair. MMM will destroy it and put it in a place, a system that cares for people in the community, that actually does the work. If money is a measure of labor, why is the world unjust? So what is money? Have you ever thought about it? Maybe it is a calculation or tools or labor or measure of labor. As we are told when we are children, that you have to work hard for you to be able to earn money. Because money cannot fall down from the sky. It should be honest and hard earned. Everyone was led to believe it from the cradle. It is interesting. What will billionaires say to that? Who honestly and hardly earn all their billions? It is ridiculous, isn't it? Well, we work without ceasing. But what should we expect in the end? Low wages, pensions, and no rests. We constantly struggle with debts and half-starved old age. You spend all our lives working. No time for ourselves, no time to do anything. We keep on working, no treasure. We find out that 80% of people that graduate from school, 100%, it's only 6% of them are independent. Only 6% of them, only 6% that can say they are independent. Others died before they get to age because the government does not have care for its people. They don't even think about the welfare of them. There's no insurance policy. There is nothing to help the common people. Is it right? Well, that is the war. This horrible reality of the modern society. This is what we should all expect in any almost. Everything ends up in this way for the vast majority of people in today's world. At the end, all for their mothers and fathers. Why? All this is wrong, unfair. It must exist. Why do people have everything but others have not? Why do people talk in a gold? Why do some people wear a golden slippers while others barely cannot even feed themselves? They don't know how to feed their children, although all of them work earnestly. What does it happen? Why does this happen? Yet we are all the people. We are equal, aren't we? Then why? Because there's a lie around us, a huge continuous lie. Do you believe anything that is broadcast daily on the TV and where grew master of life? And people are not equal, and the money is not even a measure of labor. If it's a measure of labor, the truck pusher, those that push truck, those that sells water, those that carried heavy loads, the Maybaros, those people should be able to earn more than what majority of people earn if it is measured by labor. Is every one of us equal? It is nonsense. Imagine yourself as a billionaire now, or even as an ordinary worthless member of the parliament. Are you equal? In what? You live a different life, eat in a different way, rest in a different way. In one day, he spent more than you spent for a year. His wife is wearing underclothes more expensive than the whole of the wardrobe of yours. Have you ever compared? Well, there is equality. Perhaps you are equal in right, aren't you? But we forget about the right as it is written in the constitution of the different country. Isn't it? But let us try to find out what kind of equality do we have with bankers. Just a curious. The right to a word, we have a right. However, some really work for peanuts, while the others hardly do anything, earn millions and billions. Is it normal? The right to elect and to be elect. Well, we can elect, of course. You are welcome. And what about to be elect? Is there quite a different story? To take part in election campaign, you need a lot of money. Where is it coming from? You will never earn it as a typical worker. Therefore, in the government, there are people who have extensive financial stock. It's problematic to participate in election for an average person, and there's no way to win. In fact, people are not equal in anything. A constant progressing society, inequality. Here the real picture. So what is money? Now we move on to money. Of course, money is nothing, not any measure of labor. There are fairy tales of idiots. Otherwise, we will have lived like a lord. Or maybe you won't work much enough. Unfortunately, money is just a tool to hold us all in slavery. We are all slaves. Slave of money. More precisely, we are slaves of those who print money. They are masters. In fact, nothing has been changed at all during all this century on earth. We have been living so far in a slave-owned system, which has undergone mainly external transformation. Everything has come just more civilized and sophisticated. If ancient slave and real shackless, rusty and steel, then today they are mainly invisible, though they still exist. We don't seem to have them and can go wherever we want. There are no shackles. We are supposed free. However, things are different. It is money that is our shackles in the modern world. In practice, none of us is free. Freedom is an illusion. Money. That is the point. We are really nothing without money. We need a home. We need a shelter. We need to visit. We need to belong to the society. We need to spend. We need money. And we cannot do. We cannot make a single step without it. But we can find money. Maybe to earn it. Have you ever wondered that it is immoral to trade yourself? That is a kind of prostitution to sell your own strength, your brain, your time. Whatever is different from trading your own body, well, but you are subject to people have to work. If everyone will stop doing this job, what is going to happen then? We will resettle in cave again, won't we? That is ridiculous. The same convincing argument will be had for sure in a slavery society, that when the slave owners have been trying to make understand their slaves, who, for some reason, didn't want to work for them and asked different questions, and later, the same argument the landlord told theirself clearly and confidently, after all, if you stop working, what is going to happen to them? Our society will collapse and we will all die of hunger. Yes, it is necessary to work to create something useful for the society. Otherwise, the society will degrade and die. But first, we have to work voluntarily, not for the bowl of soup. Not that because we want to wear a cloth, not that because we want to survive, but we should do it ourselves. Money. So, and that is why we have opportunity. MMM has come to create a free society for us, where we can all be free. MMM is a platform where people helping each other, a community, a social financial community, where they help each other and leverage each other. MMM is a community where you voluntarily provide help to a participant, and in turn, when you are in need of help, you get help plus 30% of what you provide as your provide help. We have rules that governs MMM. Part of the rule is assistance given from one member of the community to another is a non-repayable donation of money. Participants should donate only non-critical sum of money. Members of the community should be kind and honest to each other. Participants are not legal but moral responsibility to each other. MMM is not engaged in any form of investment activity. It is a mutual understanding where we provide help and assist one another. Multiple accounts is forbidden in MMM. With MMM, you'll be able to get extra income. You have 30% of anything you put in, you can have opportunity to receive back. MMM is not force you to tell your friends or your loved ones. If you can stretch a hand and talk about it to your neighbors, your friend, your close, MMM will reward you with 10% of referral bonus. MMM is a great society where I and you belongs to. MMM is a financial system that has helped, it has come to provide a way for every one of us. The financial system has failed, the government has failed. The equality will not be achieved. Reward of labor is unjust. But MMM can change others and can give us back our dignity, freedom from slavery, and make us more productive. MMM is real. MMM has put smile in my face of people around me, and they are always happy. Let's come together and join together and move this movement, that we might have equality, we might have quality, we might be equal in the society. All of us will be together, we'll be able to do the time. Thank you very much. MMM is